So today's natural is Motherwort Herb. Motherwort Herb is one of those amazing, high, multi-purpose medicinal herbs. It's one of the ones that is a staple for me. It's in my herbal cabinet always, always. It's one of the things that I use. It's one of the herbs that I recommend for certain clients, and it is just high in amazing things, so it is very good. There's tons of trials out there about Motherwort Herb and how it's good and beneficial, medicinal purpose and holistic purposes and what it's good for. And I'm going to go over some of those today. Number one is, for me, is anxiety and depression. It's one of those herbs that's a Nervine herb. It is rich in flavonoids, phenolic acids. It is a calming, stress regulating herb, and it is great for that. It also calms your system down. It helps regulate heart rhythm, and therefore it reduces your anxiety level. When your body's going into, oh my goodness, anxiety, it regulates that. So that's Motherwort Herb. It's great for the heart because it regulates, and it is treated in heart areas and for heart conditions such as irregular heart rhythm. It helps reduce that. It helps your rhythm go back to normal. It is used for irregular heartbeat, irregular heart rhythm, and even heart failure. It slows down the heart rate, and it reduces and thins the blood. So it is great for that. It stimulates blood flow, and it even increases blood vessels. It can form and help you form blood vessels. So it's very good for those things. With that being said, you need to be careful with it. If you are on a heart medication, you always want to make sure that you're not taking an herb and mixing that, and it can increase blood flow and flow the thin. So you want to make sure that if you're on a blood thinner, that you're taking and talking to your doctor before you take that. Okay, so number two is it's high in anti-inflammatory. It is an anti-inflammatory herb. It helps reduce inflammation, which is another reason why I take it, because with lupus, my body's inflamed, so it helps with that, and that's amazing. So it helps with inflammation of the body, and it also helps with fatty liver. If you have a fatty liver, it helps reduce the fat in your liver. It has so many purposes, and I just love it. It's also good, so since it does help increase blood flow, for the longest time, it's been one of the herbs that's the go-to for menstruation problems, such as painful menstruation, lack of menstruation. It helps with blood flow. It helps you get that increasing, so it helps reduce pain in painful menstruation or heavy blood flow. It helps thin that out, so that's good for that. It's also good for menopause. It helps reduce the symptoms such as hot flashes, weight gain, imbalanced hormone level. It is a calming herb. So as if you use it as a tincture and you take it up underneath your tongue 2 to 3 times a day, you can put several drops under your tongue, about 5 or 6, and within an hour you should notice that your mood swings, your hot flashes, those seem to calm down with this herb. Motherwort Herb is great for that. It also is good for eyesight. It has a lot of, like I said, tannins and flavonoids and caffeinated acids in it, so it helps with great eyesight. It also regulates and helps reduce bloating and gas. It helps with gastrointestinal bloating and gas. It helps with that. It reduces that in the stomach. It helps with the digestive system. It calms that down. So that's really good for that. For skin, it is used, a lot of people apply it directly to the skin, but you can use it and make it as a paste as well. And it's great if you have like poison ivy, shingles. It helps with itching and pain. It's an like I said, inflammatory. It's also antifungal. It has a lot of flavonoids, tannins, and polyphenic acids in it, so it's great for the skin as well and calming the skin. It's just an amazing herb. I use it every day. I use it for, like I said, anxiety. I use it for inflammation. It's one of those herbs that, like I said, I give to certain clients. If you're having a problem, I give it to you. If you're having a menopausal problem, I give it to you. If you're having anxiety, heart regulation, and if you're having like pain in the stomach, digestive, it helps with those things. So that's Motherwort Herb. There's a lot of research out there on this herb. A lot of mice trials have been studied on it, but I think that the number one word of mouth study is the best one for me. My clients love it. It helps them. It also helps me. But just like any herb, like I said, make sure that you discuss it with your healthcare provider before you stop taking any of your medications, and before you start taking an herbal, make sure that you know what it mixes with and what it doesn't mix with, and that you know what its purpose is for you and your body and your balance to stay well and healthy. Just make sure you're careful. And know what you're mixing it with. You can mix this herb with lots of different things that helps with these things, and it makes it even more powerful. And I do teas with this special blend that I make, and it's just amazing. But anyway, that's Motherwort herb, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Stay well, stay healthy.